Hey everyone, Stacy here, and welcome back to Ultra Daddy Longlegs. If you're new here, I'm here to help parents, runners, and weekend warriors crush their goals, especially when life is packed. Today's video is all about my top 5 tips for preparing for an ultra, whether you're tackling your first ultra or you're a seasoned runner. These are some tips that'll help you train a little bit smarter, stay a little bit more motivated, and keep a solid balance with everything else going on in life. So let's dive in.
All right, first up is something you may not hear often. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. After a long run or a tough workout, we all want to come home, kick off our shoes, jump straight into the shower and relax. But here's the thing, when you're running ultras, you're gonna experience plenty of discomfort. So after your training runs, try staying in your running gear for a bit. Keep those sweaty clothes on, keep those shoes on, and keep feeling what it's gonna be like to have them on for an extended period of time. This might sound strange, but it's training your mind to adapt to that discomfort. Ultra running isn't just a physical challenge, it's a mental one too. Learning to embrace that feeling when you're tired, your feet are sore, and you just want to be done can give you a big mental advantage out there on race day. Little by little, you're building mental endurance, which is just as crucial as physical endurance.
All right, tip number 2 is all about scheduling. You're gonna be having to work in your training time around work, around family, and around just your general personal life, right? So having a schedule that you can stick to and train consistently is going to be your biggest bid for success, right? And now when I say that it's like realistic, if you say that you're going to wake up every morning and run 20 miles before work, maybe, but most likely not. You're most likely not going to be able to stick to that. So later on in this video series, I'm going to show some actual ways that I schedule out my runs, but the majority of them, especially during my busy work season, are going to be early mornings before the kids are awake and late nights after the kids have already gone to bed, so I can maximize being around there for family time, but also get in my training. It's it's something you're just gonna have to be flexible with though. You're not gonna get it right the first time. No plan survives first contact. But it takes, mapping out what your actual goals are, seeing what time you have once all of your personal and work responsibilities are satisfied. What time do you have left to actually plug and play with to get the training that you are going to need to attack your ultra? All right, so one thing that really helps me out a lot so that I can just get out and go on a run whenever is to have basically my little setup here, right? I have everything I could need, right? I have my box with all my chargers set up here where I can charge headphones, lights. I got a watch charger in here, USB-C, USB-A's, right? I have everything I need, and it's connected to this one charging block, which I run down to a outlet. Then have another little box set up with hydration, right? I've got my different bottles, cups, right? Soft flasks. Another one with flashlights, right? Because you're going to be doing a lot of running. You're going to be doing a lot of running at night. So always having flashlights ready, always having different options. Usually there'd be some batteries in here, rechargeable batteries, but right now I got to go figure out where those are at. Hydration, nutrition, supplements, lubrication, right? Everything you could possibly need. Little snacks that I can take on the run with me. And it's really useful for it to be right here. I grab my running vest, I throw all my stuff on, I grab what I need, grab my shoes, and I'm out the door, right? Again, I have box just set up with GoPro parts, my gaiters. Sometimes I like to run with just a running belt and I throw my cell phone in that. But that stuff's there. I also have my GoPro and my Kigali boxes for storage. A box just full of socks, right? Socks, underwear, beanies, gloves, shorts, and shirts. Sometimes there's pants in there. I don't really run in pants that much. But and then we have on my level here, I got my regular shoes, some road shoes, my new trail shoes, my work boots. Always nice to have a little running jacket. My other running jacket's in the car right now. I even have stuff from previous races, right, where I use these as drop bags. So I have those here. If I'm doing like a backyard kind of thing or a long summer run and I know I'm gonna need hydration, I'll just fill that bad boy up. And then I also have this lifesaver right here. If you don't know what this is, it's a boot dryer. I use it for my running shoes. I come back from a run, particularly wet. I throw my running shoes on here. They're dry by the next time I'm supposed to train. That way I'm not missing opportunities because, oh no, I don't want to run in wet shoes. And realistically, you should probably get used to running in wet shoes because in the last, pretty much every ultra I've ran, it's rained on me. So just a food for thought there. But I have this station set up with everything that I need. I can come down here. Hey, I got an hour. I don't have to go looking for things. I can just throw my stuff on and get out the door for that run. And that's really the usefulness of having this kind of setup. Hey, sugar. Are you a warrior? All right.
Now let's talk cross-training. Tip number 4. One thing I've learned over years of running is that strength matters just as much as endurance. And you don't have to hit the gym to get that strength either. I'm a huge advocate for body weight exercises and plyometrics because they allow you to target those essential running muscles, your glutes, quads, hamstrings, and calves. Doing regular workouts with things like lunges, squats, and kettlebell swings can keep you strong and help prevent injuries. A lot of runners skip this step, but it makes a huge difference. When your muscles are balanced and strong, you're going to feel the benefit during those long runs when fatigue starts to kick in. Plyometrics in particular build explosive power, which can help when you're tackling hills or trying to push through a rough patch late in a race. Schedule at least 2 days a week to focus on cross-training. It doesn't have to be long. 15 to 20 minutes can go a long way. And finally, tip number 5, and most likely the most important one for me. Set realistic goals and make time for family. Look, ultras require a ton of time, dedication, and mental energy. But remember, these are your goals. Your family, your kids, your spouse, they're all along for the ride too, whether they're out on the trails with you or supporting you from home. It's important to set training goals that won't take you away from your family life too much. Ultra training can be all-consuming, but it shouldn't come at the expense of your relationships. Spend quality time with your loved ones whenever you can. It's okay to skip a run or cut a workout short for the family time. In fact, having that balance can make you stronger and more grounded runner because you'll have the support of those who matter the most. So set goals that are ambitious but also realistic. Don't feel pressured to hit every single mile if it means sacrificing family time. Remember why you're running and keep that big picture in mind.
All right, well, there we have it. My 5 tips for preparing for any ultra running event. I hope you found these tips useful and they help you feel more confident and prepared when you're hitting the trails. Ultra running is an amazing journey, but it takes dedication, it takes balance, it takes mental toughness. So go out there, embrace the grind, stay consistent, and keep those priorities in check. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the Ultra Daddy Longlegs, and drop a comment below with your own tips or questions. Let's build a community that supports each other and our goals and keeps pushing limits together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.